If you get home from school and all you want to do is chill, but you still have some homework to power through, I've got the perfect snacks for you. Today, we are making 5 homework snacks to give you energy while doing your homework without the greasy fingerprints. Okay, some rules for homework snacks. Number 1, you have to be able to make them in under 15 minutes or else mom thinks you're procrastinating. Number 2, no greasy fingerprints because that wouldn't be good. Number 3, you have to be able to eat them with mostly one hand because otherwise you can't do your homework. Okay, so number 1, brown paper popcorn. So I love popcorn because it's crunchy and salty, and who doesn't love that combination? So we are gonna be making popcorn in under 3 minutes. So you're gonna take your popcorn kernels in your paper bag, you're gonna pour the kernels into the bag. Makes a nice sound. Now, you're gonna fold it over like this. You're gonna fold it like this and like this. And then you're gonna stick it into your microwave. Lay your bag down flat and turn your microwave on for about 2.5 minutes. You know it's done when the popping slows down. Popcorn is done, but in order to make it salty, you'd have to put some oil on it or butter and then put the salt on. And that really doesn't pass the greasy fingerprint test. So you can also add nutritional yeast, which mom says is healthy and it makes it taste cheesy. But I'm just gonna eat it plain. Really good.
Now we're making Pop Tarts. I love these because these are super easy to make because we're using crescent rolls. Okay, so now I'm gonna open my crescent roll. I'm good at this. I've had experience, I'm a pro. Okay, so we have 2 in here. I'm gonna take them out. The key is don't make them into triangles. So I'm unrolling them carefully, not too careful. Yeah, I have a rectangle here, not a triangle. There's 2 triangles, but I don't want a triangle. So I'm keeping those together and not separating them. I'm pinching the seam. Don't want any jam to leak through. So my base is ready, now I'm gonna use my jam. So I'm gonna scoop up a bit of jam, and it's very important that you only put it in the middle, not in the sides, because the sides these are gonna stick on top of each other. Got some jam and I'm putting it in the middle. And I'm gonna use the back of my spoon to spread it out. Next up is to take the other rectangle, place it right on top. I'm gonna take a fork, I'm gonna press it down just enough to make them stick together, still make it look pretty. These are looking good. All right, so I'm just finishing these ones up. Now I'm gonna use a spatula to put them on a parchment lined baking sheet. Now into a 425-degree oven for 8 to 10 minutes. These look golden brown and I can't wait to give them a try.
Next up, we're making fruit dip, and I love good dip. I'm gonna dump my almond butter into my Greek yogurt. This stuff is sticky, but I got it all out. I'm a honey and vanilla, and I'm just gonna pour it in. And then I'm gonna sprinkle some cinnamon and give it a swirl. Oopsies. Make sure that you use 2 hands to stir. This is looking good. All that's left is to dip our fruit. Now I got strawberries today. This is good.
Next up, we're making a hummus cocktail. Now, I'm not sure I would call homework time happy hour, but with this hummus cocktail, it's pretty close. So we got some hummus right here, and I'm gonna scoop it into a plastic cocktail cup. I'm trying not to let it get in the side of the glass. Next up, let's do our veggies. So I've got a bell pepper right here. I like how they curve. So I'm gonna put those on the outside to make sure they curve towards the inside. I like the bright red color. Mom says I don't have to use all of them, but I love my veggies. So now I'm putting some carrots in. And finally, we need some green in here, so we're going with cucumbers. This is one way to eat your veggies. All right, this looks pretty awesome. Cheers.
And finally, we have mug cake. If you need something sweet to get you through that homework, this is it. We're even gonna add some kid-friendly protein powder to power us through. So first, we're gonna put in our cocoa powder. And next, Ryder, can you please put in that flour? Good job. Then I'm gonna put in our sugar. And then, Ryder, would you like to put in the baking powder and salt?
Yep.
And now for our wet ingredients, I'm gonna put our oil in. And our almond milk. Did everyone want to do that one? Finally, a splash of vanilla. Don't let little ones do this one.
That looks good, Avery.
And finally, our optional protein powder that's kid-friendly. Now, Ryder, do you want to stir it?
Yep. It smells chocolatey.
It sure does.
Wait a second. I only see one mug. Are we sharing?
Unfortunately, yes.
Now we're gonna pour it into our mug.
I'll handle that. It's like a ribbon.
Yeah, a chocolate ribbon.
So now we're gonna pop this in the microwave from 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. Okay, so I don't know if Ryder has any homework to do, but I'll be generous. That was a big bite. All right, guys, those math problems aren't gonna solve themselves, so I gotta run. Tell me in the comments below which one was your favorite. Bye, guys.
Next time.
Is it sweet, salt?
I went to a 420.
You got it?
89, 100.
Good job.